welcome back to Shannon's Plants. Today we are going to talk about the 9 fastest growing plants that I have right now. These are not some of my all fastest growing plants, but just some I've noticed lately seem to be really picking up the speed of spring and feeling it in their leaves, and they're just pumping out that new growth, and I really just wanted to share them with you. So, starting off with number 1 is my red Miranda plant, and she is so big you cannot see me and her in the frame. She is growing wide instead of tall. I guess that's their trailing habit. But yes, she has put out quite a few leaves since I first got her. I really need to take some propagations. I already have. But as you can see, she is just bent on picking up her part of the prime real estate in my window. And yeah, she is going for it, but I think it's a beautiful plant. The markings on it are just gorgeous, and the undertones. She doesn't really curl up at night because I always at least have some grow lights on in here, so I don't get to see that part of her. I wish I did. But yeah, number 1, red Miranda plant. Number 2 is this philodendron green emerald I picked up on Easter weekend, and I think you've already seen it in my first video. But yes, she has also got prime real estate in my window and taking full advantage of it. This is her newest leaf, and it came in big and beautiful and bold. And yeah, she's already working on another one. So yeah, I do not regret buying this plant, even though it is just a plain green plant. Sometimes plain green is nice. When we get into all this fancier leaf markings and stuff, sometimes it's something refreshing about looking at a plain green plant. So yeah, plants are supposed to be green, right? Right. So, then we have my Transcantium Wandering Jew, and he is in front of a grow light, and I think he takes full advantage of that situation. But he's kind of wonky. He's growing all over the place. He's growing up. He's growing down. I don't know. I do know he's beautiful, and I do know I have taken a bunch of cuttings from him and propagated them, and they have all done very well. Very easy plant to propagate. Would suggest it to anybody, starters, whoever. Very great plant. Very easy plant. Stick him in front of some light and water him. He takes off. Another plant I've noticed that is really taking off is my heartleaf fern. And she was stagnant for a while when I first got her. And then, yeah, she also just, all these plants I'm talking about took off, so I'm going to say that a lot. Yeah, she really just took off. You can see all this new growth out to here and out this way. She got spider mites, and I think that was what was keeping her from growing for a while. But once I treated her for those, she just really took off, because before then she was really condensed and compacted, and yeah, one of the plants next to her got spider mites, and she got them by default. So yeah, but she's really taken off too. And yet another plant is a wet stick propagation I did of a little monstera. And I know he looks little, but he is just really taken off. It was this one leaf for so long, and then he came in with this new leaf down here, and then he's putting out this new leaf out here, and I can't wait to see. It's kind of out of the frame, but I can't wait to see how long it takes him to get as big as his brothers and sisters over here. So yeah, wet stick propagation, monstera. And yet another plant I have noticed that is taking off is this, and I do not know if it is an Aglaonema or Dieffenbachia. I am so confused because the lady that I brought them up from had half of them labeled Aglaonema and half of them labeled Dieffenbachia. This is labeled Dieffenbachia, and I don't know. I do know some of the difference between the two plants, that the Aglaonema doesn't leak the sap that is toxic to animals like the Dieffenbachia does, but no worries. This one is up on a table way out of the reach of the babes, the mouths of the babes that I have, and those babes are four-legged. And I don't think anybody else will be munching on this plant to test it to see if it's a Dieffenbachia or Aglaonema. So you probably know. If you do, please leave it in the comments. I would also like to know its name. I thought it was the reflector species, but I looked up Dieffenbachia reflector and it looks nothing like that. So I'm confused. But it's one of the other. But the point is, it's a growing plant, man. And I've never had luck with either Dieffenbachia or Aglaonema. But it's already shooting out a new leaf, and it just put out this one. So beautiful plant. It's been in my house a while now, so hope that doesn't stop, because all others and the Aglaonema and Dieffenbachia species have come to a screeching halt in my household. So another one that I picked out that is growing like wildfire is my Gona Maculata, and it is every day. I swear there's a new leaf on this plant. I'm gonna have to stake it up soon because it's gonna fall over. It's just crazy the way these things grow, and they're a little top heavy, so I guess I need to tie it together like that. Probably outgrow the ties in no time. But yeah, so Gona Maculata, very beautiful plant with its splashy leaves, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful backs. The leaves are not fully red yet. So another plant that I noticed is growing is my Mcauley's finale. And I love this plant, I've said, because it reminds me of my Prince of Orange, which the Prince of Orange is doing great too, but this one is just taking the cake. It was just a little tiny cutting when I first got it, but maybe a couple of months ago, and its leaves come in this nice rusty color and then fade to green, and this is its newest leaf, and it's already working on putting out some more. So got another one coming in right there, right in there. And yeah, so soon it's gonna deserve a new pot, because it's in a little tiny pot. But I think my all-time prize goes to my red Congo Rojo, and this is a big boy. He also started out small and has just gotten huge. His last leaf shot up I don't know, 6 inches above the rest. And he's got another one coming in here, and I have no doubt that it'll be every bit as big as this one. So, yeah, and it's beautiful with its red stem and its green leaves, and they're outlined in like a red color. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. I don't know. I don't think it will. But yeah, I don't know what I've been feeding. Well, actually, I do know what I've been feeding these things. But yeah, they're just growing by leaps and bounds, and beautiful, beautiful plants. And I just had to share those with you. I hope all my plants take off like that. I'd love to see nothing more than a jungle canopy in this room. When you walk in, you can't see anything. You have to just weave your way through plants. So that's my idea of a good time. Maybe not my fiance's idea of a good time, but my idea of a good time. So anyway, I hope your plants are growing by leaps and bounds. Please share in the comments below, you know, what plants you have that are growing fast, which ones that you're having trouble with, and I'd just like to know. And let's see if we're having some of the same experiences. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what you think of this content. And I will see you in the next houseplant video. Bye!